Welcome to Liminal Essence Tarot. This reading is for earth signs and those who align with the earth sign energy. You guys might be the only people who hear your readings clearly. I'm being called straight here because this is the first time I've had a mic on this reading. For whatever reason, forgot. I mean, it's sitting right there in front of my face, but this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you haven't already, please pause at this moment and grab a notebook or a piece of paper so you can take notes. You want to be able to ground the energy of what's coming out in these readings so that you can use it in your everyday life. Or where else? What is it for? Okay. Got lots of cards there. We just want anything else? Anything else? Okay. No? Mourning. Mourning. In reverse. The grief will haunt you if you don't make friends with it. Heartbreak, worry. The foundation of what brings you the most of both fulfillment and satisfaction has collapsed. You are encouraged to fall apart if need be. With time, you will recover. Look at this card as if it were the Tower. You are either at the end of something or the beginning. The longer you hold on to the pain and the stress, the longer misery has a hold on you. This is not a time to repress your feelings and put on a brave face. Spirit warns that you need to confront yourself and unpack your devastation before you can carry on. The reverse. You are struggling to sort through your emotions. You don't understand the process of relieving them. You feel let down and worthless. You feel humiliated and triggered. You're incapable of forgiveness because the wound still feels fresh. You're worried that you will retain the blues for longer than you anticipate. We've been doing Celtic crosses. Gives me an idea of what's going on, where you need to go. This energies for air signs. Earth signs. I heard air signs. Woo. I just finished reading that. Okay. So you're stuck and you are making a decision. What's the crossing energy? Not tuned into your intuition. Okay. Page of Wands. It's reversed. This is the crossing energy. So we're going to go here. Subconscious. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Conscious. Conscious. Okay, there it is. Past. I wanted to turn over. That was a death card transformation. It wasn't quite ready. See if it comes out later in the reading. In the future. Let's get this staff here. That's what I call this little part of the I'm gonna try to get this, make sure it can all fit. Page of Pentacles. Energy. Okay. Stick around, everybody on mute. I don't know if Beyonce has anything to do with this, but okay. Okay. Let's see where we are. So we're mourning something, and we're wallowing in it a little bit. In the past, there was, it looks like it's blocked to the left. So possibility of some sort of financial loss, like you had something and you lost it, or you had something in your grasp, or but you weren't able to make it happen. Now you are stuck, can't make a decision, don't know what to do with yourself, and it's crossed by this Page of Wands, this new opportunity that's here. New offer possibly coming in. I usually read conscious, unconscious, but we went straight for past, present, future, so I'm just going to go with the flow here. And in your near future, we have our 5 of Pentacles, but blocked to the right. So this is when we're so focused on the negative that we can't even see that there are opportunities, possibly numerous opportunities. And if you just ask for it, ask for help. So consciously, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. You are, you're stuck. You're not moving. Normally the Knight of Wands is moving. It's got these salamanders, and salamanders are fireproof. And so you can sort of feel free to move forward knowing that you are divinely protected. That doesn't mean you're going to not make mistakes along the way. It just means that, you know, you should move towards your passions fearlessly. But here we are in reverse. So there is a fear of moving towards whatever passions, things that you want, hopes, dreams. Unconsciously, you can't see that there is an opportunity. Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of opportunity that you could or should be looking into, or spending time looking into, maybe doing some research on. Okay, movement in the shadow here, shadow cards. So King of Pentacles, how you are feeling about it, but blocked to the left. So I think that at one point in time, you had your stuff together. I was about to say something else, but said stuff here. You had yourself together, but there was some decision or something that happened that caused some disruption. Possibly this person. I feel like this is a person, this King of Pentacles, somebody who probably didn't have your best interest at heart. Somebody who may have been a bit of abusive. I don't feel like abusive in like the physical sense, but just, you know, abuse of power. In the energy, we have the 7 of Wands. So you aren't fighting this. You're just sort of letting whatever happens happen. That can't be good ever. There's a difference between going with the flow and just allowing things to happen to you. Knight of Cups in reverse in what we're fearing. Normally the Knight of Cups is coming forward to sort of make this grand gesture or emotional offering, but you fear that if you open up, this isn't what you're going to get, that you might get your back turned on you, possibly by this King of Pentacles. But you're headed for a divine pairing, so your fears may not be warranted, but could be someone new though, something new. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. Where do we want to start? Tell me about this Knight of Cups in reverse. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. I'm going to take that. Okay. Yeah, so you're carrying some sort of burden. You got too many, irons in the fire. You got this new beginning, but with it, you're carrying with it this this burden, this fear. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. You fear that this King of Pentacles is going to cause a major tower for you, a major collapse, which is why you're not fighting. Okay. You're mourning the loss of something. We got the Hermit under the deck. You need to... In regards to this situation, the King of Pentacles and the Tower, this may be abuse of power that is causing some sort of turmoil, or you believe maybe the source of this turmoil in your life. You need to spend some time alone within, thinking about this, or at least thinking about what your next move is. Let's see. Yeah, there's movement. Wow, I'm not even... tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. This Seven of Wands in reverse. Why are we not fighting? Why are we giving up on... in an environment that you've just given up on the situation? We've given up on this situation. Okay. Came over here with the mourning. Okay, so you just haven't allowed yourself to move towards calmer waters. You just sort of allowing the environment is just, because this is the environment surrounding it. You just haven't gotten to calmer waters. Everything is just flaring up, for lack of a better word. It's a shit show. Tell me about this help. You've got this Five of Pentacles here. You need to look beyond and seek help. Where are they seeking this help? Who are they seeking this help from? Where? Some insight, please, for the collective. Okay. The Chariot. In reverse. So the Chariot is movement. It's like you've made this decision, right? You have made the decision to move forward. You understand that you are divinely protected and divinely guided, and you are just taking it step by step and trusting in the universe. But we have this in reverse. Get your house in order. Tell me something else about this Five in this Chariot. Tell me more about this Chariot in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Okay. Yeah, you need to walk away from something. So you need to walk away. You have all of this, or you had all of that, and you need to walk away. Just know that when you walk away, you're walking into this. Some sort of divine partnership is coming up. What else do you want them to know? Because we've got this mourning here. Okay, anything else for I feel like... Okay. Yeah, this sorrow. You're in sorrow over whatever has happened, but you still... you don't have nothing. You have these 2 cups. Yeah, the majority of your cups has spilled over, but you have these 2 cups. And if you collect what you have and start moving on, you see that? If you start moving on, take that bridge right on over to your happy ending. Okay. I'm going to put this right on over here. Actually, I'm going to put it here. So, got the 4 swords in reverse. Let's see if we can look at what other connections we can make here. We have mini cards of 4 cards of pentacles out here. So we have this lack, or this perceived lack, really, because what we're talking about is a perceived lack. You don't have everything, but you got something over here. And this perceived lack is keeping you from your Page of Pentacles. You're worried about this person over here interfering with this new opportunity, this movement away from wherever you're going. Let's check in our Wands energy here. Let's start with the swords, actually. So you got 2 cards of swords out on the table. You got not tuning into your intuition, unable to make decisions. And you got this, like, not being in this calm waters, this environment of not calm waters. Okay. Let's look at these wands. You got your Page, you got your Knight. I feel like you're looking at this opportunity in the wrong way. It's like you're coloring it in the wrong way. Or I just heard afraid to color outside the lines. Not sticking up for yourself, and so you're just carrying these burdens with you. Let's look at our major arcana. You got the Tower and the Chariot. This change is going to happen. Let it happen. Sometimes change can be good for you. I'm going to go here. This is where I'm... Okay, it's bringing me here. Thank you. Find a way, even in the most unlikely of places. Let this be a reminder. Life finds a way, even in the most unlikely of places. Let this be a reminder. So all of this fear Just remember, sometimes you'll hear me say this a million times, because I have learned this, that sometimes things happen for you, not to you. Myth in the making. All right, unicorn. What seems unreachable today might become your reality tomorrow. Don't dismiss the impossible. Don't dismiss the impossible. Love this. Okay. All right. Let's see what we need to let go of. I feel like don't need to pull any more clarifiers. Let's see. Let's see. I see you there. Peeking out. Anything else? Okay. Hurt Beatitudes. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. It came out in reverse, but I feel very much like this is where it needs to be. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Maybe that's what's missing here, a little faith. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that come from just being you. Unicorn. There it is. Trust yourself. Don't be fearful. Don't be worrisome. Find some joy. Even in the, whatever it is you lost, often when we lose something, we feel it because it meant something to us. There was something about it that fulfilled us in some way. Take the things from that, how you got here. Take those things with you, but don't fear moving forward. Make a decision and surrender to who you are. Focusing on growth, movement, change, allowing whatever tower is happening to happen. It's going to be okay. You're going to end up right here. As long as because look at this. You see these 3 cups, they're spilt, but here you have 2 cups. And here you have 2 cups. Those 2 cups may be all you need. Pick up what you got and head on over here. All right. If you aligned with any of the messages in this reading or like the way I read, please like and subscribe, interact, comment, let me know what's going on. It helps the channel. It also just sort of helps me to understand the messages and whether you are resonating with them. It helps to clarify things for me. In a collective reading especially, there just can be a lot, but this message feels very clear and also very specific. So this might be for someone in particular. I sort of feel like it is. I'm very sorry for whatever you are mourning, but know that you are held and cared for by the universe. And as long as you have faith and you trust in that, you can be here. All right. Thank you for rocking with me. Till next time.